the starting fives have been and out. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Hands out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, they've got Thomas. Harden out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. And it's Haynes in at the center. And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench for 15 or 20, you probably don't get in that position. But if you are a full-time starter as a rookie and you have that opportunity, man, that schedule, that can mount up on you.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. He gets that one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. So the wing on the left, to the middle. Here's Daniels. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, that's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
Thomas outside from beyond the arc and then some. Thomas got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thomas gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Pass to Daniels. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LaVine kicks to Harden. It's Thomas on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for the Prophet.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. From deep, Thomas. And Jones pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the ref knows it too.
Balls checked in for Chicago. Griffin's checked in for New Orleans. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
2 minutes and they pick up 2.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Thomas on the wing. Oh, good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Daniels with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Williamson doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. Thomas passes to Haynes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Alvarado with it. He's covered by Ball. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
Alvarado passes to Griffin. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Jackson down low. DeRozan defending. Jackson, that's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
White finds Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
This one for 3. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Ball. 16 points for the Profits.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when it is.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's sent back by White. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
17. The Pelicans 16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So for New Orleans right now, Trey Murphy is out there with Jackson. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Jones in at the 2. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Grizzlies really contributed. He scored 22 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. So it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greggy could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Dosunmu. Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Craig, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And here's Hawkins after the three-pointer from Thomas. Outside Jackson. The 17-footer. Thomas with the block. Dishes to Harden. Back to Thomas. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Thomas outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Pelicans trail by 8. The rebound by Dosunmu.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Right side Thomas over Jones. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backup came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Now Daniels, after the missed three from Thomas. Alvarado finds Williamson. Free throw line jump shot. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that kind of activity down low from Zion is exactly what they're looking for.
Inside. Here's Thomas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 4-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Now, here's DeRozan. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. But Thomas, good.
Out of their last hot makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pelicans trail by 7. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls making the switch here. White's checked in. And so it's Chicago heading to the pack with a score.
The Bulls 31. The Pelicans 24.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at the Prophet in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Harden out there with Levine. Then it's Williams. Then it's Thomas. And it's Haynes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much, they banned him on off days. He said, I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game. So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Ingram finds Jones. Here's Williamson. He's got 8. Excellent D there from Williams.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Thomas, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Ingram passes to Williamson. Thomas with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Pelicans. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for New Orleans, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williamson on the follow.
Did you feel that one? What was that on the Richter scale? Zion with the monster dunk.
Here's Levine. Zion Williamson making his last shot. It's stolen by Nance. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Jones. The offensive rebound. Nice D from Levine.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Williams passes to Thomas. From the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That one falls. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
In attack mode, Jones going right to the hoop.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make
Chicago making some changes. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Kobe White in for James Harden. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Griffin's checked in for Nance. Jackson comes in for Williamson. Trey Murphy's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and Hawkins subbed in for Jones.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
2 minutes.
Now here's White. No scoring in this one. Thomas, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And there's the pass to Dosunmu from downtown. That one's not going to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now Daniels, after the missed three from Thomas. For the lead, it's tipped. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dosunmu's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
All Murphy has done since he's entered the NBA is shoot the...
Changing it up here.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson at the line for one.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And it's Harden with the ball for Chicago. So the Pelican 5 right now. A front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Jones is out there with Daniels. And it's Nance in at the front.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Thomas. A three-pointer, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And that one, good.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Here is Harden. Outside, LaVine. It's Thomas outside. And Jones pulls it down.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And there it is for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Stolen by Harden. And he makes good on the layup.
And the defense putting Harden in a tricky spot there, but he is so adept at finding space to finish.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to it.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion. I see him getting it done.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson dishes to Daniels. Williamson outside. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Williamson missing. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Thomas. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ingram is slammed up by Ingram.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. It's Thomas outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Thomas. On the wing, Harden. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Thomas passes to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ingram passes to Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
This is huge for Larry Nance's confidence, stepping up at a critical juncture.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Ingram. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Thomas, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second
basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Thomas kicks to Harden. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Ingram. Thomas, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans miss again.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And the basket by Thomas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown.
Substitution on the court.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. Here over and back.
Chicago ball. Checking in for the Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr., Brandon Ingram, Herbert Jones.
Harden the pass to Williams. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot. So the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and one to finish out.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yo no sabía que tú eras así. Te juro que ahora me cae mejor. Me contaron muchas cosas de ti.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. There you go. I know that'll help.
Baby, me alegro. Vamos.